If you are a chosen one, you may have felt that your life is surrounded by a series of inexplicable events. You know that moment when everything seemed to go wrong, but suddenly something or someone appeared to help, almost as if by magic. For demons, those dark and evil forces that many fear, it is sometimes crucial to help the chosen ones. This may sound strange, even absurd, but the truth is that these dark creatures are sometimes forced to help. These entities do not act out of compassion or kindness, they have their own goals and are aware of the immense power that a chosen one carries. Therefore, what happens behind the scenes of the spirit world is not just a game between the forces of good and evil, but a complex conspiracy where even the demons understand that it is safer to be on your side than against you. You are about to find out how and why they chose you, what they really want, and how it all fits into the great divine plan. Ready to open your eyes and see the truth that lurks behind what you've been taught? So keep watching, because what you'll discover in this video is more than a revelation, it can change your perspective on the battle between light and dark. What is about to be revealed is a secret that few know, but that everyone should know. Think of the power that transcends ordinary understanding, an invisible but tangible force that surrounds and protects you at every moment. As a chosen one, you possess this power, a gift that cannot be taken away by the forces of evil, no matter how hard they try. Since ancient times, the chosen have been referred to as those who have the ability to control and subdue demons, creatures that constantly try to seduce and divert you from your true path. And the truth is clear, evil can tempt, but it cannot prevent the actions of a chosen one, protected by a divine power that transcends all understanding. You are a chosen one who is going through spiritual battles that many do not even suspect. His every step is observed, and every movement is studied by invisible eyes. But here's the key, you don't walk alone. A powerful light shines around you, an invisible shield that reflects all evil intentions back into the darkness from which they came. This protection is not only a blessing, but a proof of the divine presence in your life. It is the certainty that, whatever happens, you are destined for victory. This power you carry is not just a protection, it is also a beacon, lighting the way for others in times of darkness. When all seems lost, the light of the chosen one shines even brighter, guiding and inspiring those who are nearby. His presence radiates peace and security, even when spiritual storms are raging. And it is this light that makes the demons tremble, because they know they cannot extinguish it. Darkness cannot understand light, much less subdue it. To be a chosen one means to have a direct connection to the divine, an open line of communication with the Creator of the universe. This connection is what gives you the power to discern, to understand what is beyond what the eyes see and the ears hear. It is as if a small but firm voice were guiding you, leading you away from hidden dangers and directing you to paths of safety and blessing. This is the gift that makes him special, a keeper of sacred truths, a keeper of light. Even when evil approaches like a shadow, trying to obscure the light, it meets resistance, because the chosen are not weak, they are spiritual warriors, strengthened by faith and the conviction that their purpose transcends any trial they may face. And it is this conviction that makes the chosen ones get up even when they fall, move forward even when everything around them seems to fall apart. It is an unshakable faith that keeps them standing. There is a reason why you, as the chosen one, experience this constant protection and divine power. It's because your mission matters. His life is a testament to God's power and an example of how light can prevail over darkness. Now, knowing this, imagine what it is like for the dark forces to realize that despite all their efforts, they will never be able to truly touch a chosen one. And this is where a new layer of mystery emerges. How will these forces react to this reality? Did you know that demons, contrary to what many think, have their own personalities and motives? They are not just creatures of darkness, but entities that often act with complex and varied intentions. For the chosen ones, understanding this is crucial, as these creatures do not only seek to destroy, they have a deeper purpose. Some demons try to approach the chosen ones not out of a desire for destruction, but in the hope of forgiveness or to avoid a worse fate. This approach is a desperate attempt to find redemption, which only the chosen ones, with their spiritual power, can bestow. Imagine, you are surrounded by people who are unconsciously under the influence of demonic forces. These forces, however, are not just there to create chaos. They observe, they evaluate, looking for ways to manipulate subtly, trying to find in their spiritual armor. Demons are masters of manipulation, and sometimes they can even manifest as allies, helping in difficult times. But this help has a hidden price, a veiled intention in the shadows. The task of the chosen one is to discern these intentions, see beyond the facade, and understand the true purpose of each action. When you have the strange feeling that someone close to you is not who they seem to be, it may be a sign that hidden forces are at work. Demons are known to mask themselves, using human weaknesses to infiltrate and gain position. As a chosen one, you possess the unique ability to feel these energies, to sense when something is wrong. This sensitivity is a blessing and a responsibility to always be ready to recognize and confront these forces with courage and wisdom. The power of discernment is one of the greatest gifts a chosen one can possess. It is not just about seeing evil, but about understanding its nature and its intentions. Demons may try to present themselves as friends, allies, but the true chosen one sees through the mask. He knows that this attempt at rapprochement is just a tactic, a way to stay close enough to influence and, ultimately, control. But the light that shines within the chosen one is too strong to be swallowed by these shadows, and it is this light that keeps him safe, even in the most dangerous situations. Why do demons risk getting close to the chosen? The answer lies in its very nature. They know that they are at a disadvantage, that the power of the chosen one is something they cannot fight directly against. Therefore, they try to infiltrate, using cunning and manipulation to turn the situation in their favor. However, each failed attempt is a reminder that evil cannot prevail over good, that darkness can never swallow light. This constant struggle between light and dark, between the chosen and the demons, defines the role of the chosen one in this world. The interaction between demons and chosen goes beyond direct confrontation. It is a subtle dance of power and influence, a battle fought not only with word and deed, but in the depths of the soul and spirit. The chosen one must be aware of this dynamic, understanding that each interaction is an opportunity to affirm their power, their light, and their connection with the divine. And as this battle unfolds, new challenges arise, leading the chosen to confront demonic influence in places they could never have imagined. How to prepare for these subtle and unexpected interactions? Have you ever stopped to think about the people around you? Not everyone around you carries the same light as you, and some may even be under the influence of dark forces. As a chosen one, you are a light that attracts many, including those who are in the shadows of demons. This influence is often not obvious. It can manifest itself in small things, negative moods, destructive thoughts, or even actions that, at first glance, seem helpful. The key is to know how to discern, to feel what is hidden behind the appearance. When you, being a chosen one, find yourself involved with these people, they can be charming, even generous, but behind their actions there may be a hidden purpose, to distract you from your path. It is as if they were puppets controlled by forces that seek to divert him from his divine destiny. The influence of demons is not always aggressive. It is often subtle, almost imperceptible, but no less dangerous. Its presence can poison the atmosphere, influence decisions, and sow doubt. Imagine a social circle where someone constantly brings up tension, problems, or a cloud of negativity. These people, under the influence of dark forces, may unconsciously try to drag you down. They may do this through emotional manipulation, gossip, or creating conflict. It is very important that the chosen one recognizes these signs and keeps his spiritual defenses high, keeping his spirit strong and his mind clear. Thus, you can avoid falling into all the manipulations woven by these demonic influences. The life of a chosen one is exposed to testing by these influences. Close people, such as friends, colleagues, or even family members, can become conduits for dark energies. These people are not necessarily evil, but they can be open to influences that cause them to act in ways that harm the chosen one. It is important that you, as the chosen one, maintain a compassionate heart, but also be wise, not allowing yourself to get involved in these influences. It is to love and forgive, keeping a safe distance. What to do if you feel that someone close to you is under the influence of dark forces? The first reaction should not be fear or anger. Instead, use your intuition and discernment. Ask yourself, what are this person's intentions? How do your actions affect me? Discernment is a powerful gift, and the chosen one is called to use it to protect his soul and his destiny. Recognize the influence, but don't let it control you. This is a constant exercise of spiritual vigilance and self-knowledge. Maintaining your spiritual integrity amid the influence of the demonic forces around you is a true test of faith. Every interaction, every conversation, every decision can become a battlefield. And it is in these moments that the strength of the chosen one shines brightest, keeping their inner flame burning and their connection with the divine strong. Not only do you protect yourself, but you also become a source of inspiration and protection for others. When you begin to notice these influences, a new understanding of your role as chosen opens up, leading you to question what the true purpose of the challenges you face is. Have you ever wondered why it seems that the trials in your life are more intense than other people's? As a chosen one, your life is full of God-sent trials and tests. These trials are not a sign of abandonment or punishment, but rather of divine preparation. They are opportunities for you, as the chosen one, to strengthen your faith and perfect your spiritual power. Every obstacle you face is for you to become stronger and wiser, showing the universe that you are ready for the greater purpose that was intended for you. God allows the presence of demons and dark forces in the lives of the chosen ones, not to destroy them, but to test and mold them. Just as fire purifies gold, so trials purify the spirit of the chosen one. These trials are not easy and often bring you face to face with your greatest fears and uncertainties. But it is through these encounters that you discover the true extent of your strength and power. Every spiritual battle you fight is a victory that strengthens your connection to the divine and deepens your understanding of its great purpose. Imagine a warrior in training. Every battle he faces is a lesson, a preparation for a more meaningful battle in the future. As a chosen one, you are that warrior. God knows that within you there is the strength to overcome any difficulty, and so He allows you to face these challenges. This is not a test of your weakness, but a confirmation of your strength. Each trial overcome is a testament to the power that resides within you, a reminder that you are not alone and that your path is guided by a divine hand. It's natural that in the midst of trials, you may feel frustration, even doubt your abilities. These feelings are part of the path, a reminder of your humanity. However, keep in mind that each chosen one carries a light that can never be turned off. That light is fueled by faith, by the conviction that no matter how dark the path is, you are being led to victory. Every trial is an opportunity to shine brighter, to prove that as a chosen one, you are not broken and are destined for triumph. These trials are not only for your personal benefit, but also for those around you. As a chosen one, your life serves as an example and inspiration to others who also face their own battles. By overcoming trials, you show that it is possible to resist the forces of evil, that light always conquers darkness. Their successes in overcoming these trials are a guiding light to others, showing them that they too can win their spiritual battles. Every trial overcome, every test passed, is a step on the path to the fulfillment of your divine destiny. God is molding you, preparing you for something greater, something you may not yet fully comprehend. But believe me, everything has a purpose. As you face and overcome each challenge, you gain a new level of wisdom and understanding. With this new understanding, behind every trial hides a lesson, and these lessons are necessary for your evolution as a chosen one. And in this moment of growth, you begin to wonder, what else is God preparing me for? Imagine the following scene: you are in a moment of need and someone approaches, offering help. It feels like a blessing, an unexpected gift at a difficult time. But what if that help comes with a hidden price? As a chosen one, you attract many, including those who act in the shadows. The demons, knowing that they cannot attack directly, sometimes choose the tactic of approaching, offering help to gain their trust. But remember, the help offered by the dark is never disinterested. She always comes with ulterior motives, with a trap disguised as an outstretched hand. This help can manifest itself in subtle and often misleading ways, such as an offer of financial support or even a friendship that feels like a blessing during difficult times. However, behind this facade, demons plant seeds of control and manipulation. They know that if they can penetrate their life, they will have an open door to influence their decisions and actions. As a chosen one, your mission is to discern, see beyond the surface, and understand when something is not right. Accepting help from questionable sources is like making a pact with the dark ones. It may seem like you're gaining something right now, but in the long run, that help can lead you down a path of destruction. The greatest danger is that this influence will begin to destroy your faith, undermining your trust in God and your inner strength. It's a slow but effective process meant to trap you in the trappings of darkness. Every little concession, every little favor accepted, is one step closer to darkness and one step farther from the divine path. The question that you, as the chosen one, must ask yourself is, where does this help come from? What are the intentions behind this offer? God never puts anything in your path that could compromise your integrity or your mission. Divine help is always clear, pure, and without ulterior motives. Demonic help always comes with conditions, small favors that in the end will exact a big price. That's why, even in times of dire need, it's better to rely on divine guidance than to accept something that could be a trap. The chosen ones are called to manifest a higher level of discernment and wisdom. This wisdom comes from a direct connection to the divine, from an inner voice that whispers when something is not right, that warns when a situation is not what it seems. Listening to that voice, trusting that instinct, is vital to staying on the path of light. Demons may offer help, but that help is always poisoned. Remaining steadfast in your faith and trust in God is the only way to avoid falling into these spiritual traps. Then, when help appears on the horizon, stop and analyze. Ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my purpose as a chosen one, or is it a deviation that can lead me to my ruin? The answer will always be within you, in your intuition, in your spiritual discernment. And when you follow this guidance, you realize that something deeper is going on, a battle that you don't see with your eyes, but feel with your soul. The chosen ones are immune to evil. You are not alone on this path. God is with you, protecting and guiding your every step. This spiritual shield is what keeps you safe in the midst of spiritual storms. It is He who ensures that even when evil tries to attack, it cannot really touch you. Imagine it as an insurmountable barrier that constantly thwarts the plans of the dark ones, ensuring that you are invincible. In times of danger, when you feel the presence of something negative trying to approach, remember your divine immunity. It is the guarantee that no matter how strong the storm is, you will always come out unscathed. This certainty is what distinguishes the chosen. They walk through the darkness without fear, knowing that nothing can really touch them. Faith in God and His promise of protection. The chosen know that their destiny transcends any traps that evil may set in their path. This immunity is not only a physical protection, but also a spiritual and emotional one. It protects your mind from negative thoughts, your soul from despair, and your heart from hatred. Evil cannot find support in a heart sealed by divine light. This doesn't mean you won't feel fear or sadness, but those emotions can never overwhelm you. They are fleeting, while their protection is eternal. As a chosen one, you are called upon to remind yourself of this constantly, especially when the dark forces try to destabilize you. Evil fears the chosen ones because they represent all that it cannot overcome. Its light is a constant reminder that good wins, that justice triumphs over injustice. Every time you choose to follow the path of light, every time you stay true to your purpose, you strengthen that immunity. You assert your power over the dark ones, declaring that you are unshakable, impenetrable, and eternally protected. This is your power as a chosen one.